The Rays front office has done some pretty impressive things in the past, but I think they got this one wrong. Let's talk about it on the Boat Parade.
You know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me tone it down.
Yo.
My name is Jared. His name is Ryan, and we are the Boat Parade. Today, we are obviously talking about Brett Phillips. How long do you think you can go for?
Echo.
The Rays have been making some pretty impressive moves in the offseason. Not the offseason. Jeez. Right before the trade deadline, which was this past Tuesday. And as I need some of that. And as a part of that, they designated Brett Phillips for assignment. They DFA'd him.
DFA.
And we're not happy about it. Obviously, Brett Phillips is absolutely amazing as an individual. We really like him. And I think it's really messed up that they did it just 2 days after his jersey giveaway at the Trop.
Hey, where's my jersey, by the way?
Well, they ran out of jerseys. So
they ran out?
They ran out.
You ran out the house late and didn't get a jersey.
Well, I wasn't late, but we're not going to talk about that.
Sheesh.
We got there early. We were still early, and they didn't have any jerseys. They ran out. Literally, here's what happened. I got pulled aside in security and then had to wait like an extra 5 minutes, and I'm watching them hand out jerseys, and I'm like, sweet, we're still going to get one. And then during that time, they ran out. So
the fact you didn't text me and be like, hey, bro, sorry I didn't get the jersey, whatever. You just showed up with no jersey.
Well, here's the thing. How was it more disappointing that I would have texted you or that I wouldn't have came home with one?
I mean, I forgot.
Exactly.
Like 2 days afterwards.
Don't even know.
Where's my jersey?
Here's the thing about Brett Phillips and what DFA means. When somebody's designated for assignment, it means that over the next 7 days, they can be traded or claimed off of waivers. At this point, obviously, we know that he's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Really, obviously, I want him to do well, but I don't want him to turn into another Aubrey Huff. If you're a long-term Rays fans, and then you know what I'm talking about. Basically, once he went to Baltimore, he became like a Ray killer. Yeah. Whenever they would play Tampa Bay, they would rake against us.
I was gonna say if he goes to Baltimore, he's at Baltimore, and then all of a sudden we hear through the grapevine that Brett Phillips is hitting 290, in Baltimore.
Well, that's the thing, is people always criticize him for his hitting. His career batting average is 190, and this year he was hitting 147. But let's be real. He's getting paid $500,000 and hitting 147.
Yeah,
Kevin Kiermaier gets paid a lot more than that.
112.
Yeah, he hits better than that. And he started off really cold and then heated up. But still, in my opinion, like obviously Brett Phillips isn't a star player or anything, but he's like the ultimate Ray.
I was going to say, he's the definition of what a Ray is had he stayed.
As like a part of the jersey giveaway, they posted him as a little kid because he grew up in Pinellas County wearing a Devil Rays basketball jersey. That's where the whole thing came about.
And he's such a sweet guy, and his wife and their family, and
always smiling. Baseball is fun. Making fan interactions with everybody.
We should have traded KK and then took half that money and gave it to Brett Phillips and let him fly around the outfield, and take the other half and invest in some bathrooms that don't look like a porta potty left at a construction site for 9 months.
Everything that you said was just accurate.
Fact moment.
Yeah, very valid point. He went to Seminole High School, which from the high school to the Trop is like a 30-minute drive to the dot. So he grew up.
That's wild.
Always wanted to play for the hometown team. There were so many awesome interactions and different things with Brett Phillips. Obviously, going back to the walk-off in the 2020 World Series where he did flying around the outfield, became the human airplane.
That's a B. What am I doing? What does an airplane sound like? Wait.
That's going to be loud.
That was pretty accurate.
Probably.
Sorry, if you do need, like, hearing something because of what I just did, just leave us a comment.
Just DM Ryan on Instagram.
At Jared Warren.
Not that. I'm really upset about Brett Phillips. Not only did he have the walk-off, he made losing fun because whenever he would come in and be the position player pitching, I know it's like become a thing in the MLB. where people don't like it. But Brett Phillips would make it fun. It was super entertaining. It's like, what is he going to do next? It was incredible. And then he actually wasn't terrible at it.
Which is funny.
He had the whole fan interaction with the little 8-year-old girl that's battling cancer.
Bro, so cute.
Pre-game, she gave him a bracelet, and then he was like, I'm going to wear this for good luck. And then Trisha Whitaker was interviewing the girl. While they're interviewing during the game, he hits a home run.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the odds of that are very low.
Yeah, especially because he doesn't hit many of them.
That's what I'm saying.
He has like 26 career home runs.
Well, and then when he left to go to Baltimore, like the day before he left, they had like a custom glove that they gave her.
Yeah, they designed it together.
And
then he went over and gave it to her. She loves seeing Brett Phillips.
Gee.
That's the thing. He's the ultimate, like my dad would refer to it as a glue guy.
Yeah.
Like a guy that keeps the team together. So it's like, who can even fill that role? It happens organically.
I have a question, though.
Okay.
So, obviously, the guy that they did this for to get was from the Trastros. Now, he upgraded from Houston, the hell that Houston is.
Big upgrade.
To Tampa.
To St. Pete.
Okay, to St. For now. Here's the deal. But I wanted to ask, because you asked me this, but I want to ask for the people's sake, which hurts more, losing Ryan McDonough after losing the Stanley Cup, or losing Brett Phillips for a trash throw?
Here's the thing. I think that they're both sad. I think Ryan McDonough is more sad because I'm more emotionally invested in the Lightning.
He was an assistant captain, but man, Brett Phillips,
captain. He's basically, I know they don't have captains
my thing
in
is
baseball,
like,
but
there's nobody else on the roster now that's like, that's a Ray. There's still other Lightning players like Stamkos that like, okay, he's a Bolt. That's what he is. But Brett Phillips was the only...
Would you not consider Tyler Glasnow a Ray? Even though he came from
active,
Pittsburgh?
actually playing. But no, I mean,
half the team's hurt.
He grew up... Yeah, that's it. He grew up 30 minutes from where he's playing. I mean,
it's a
special thing.
That's like a childhood dream goal. You wake up in the morning, you have dreams of being
playing on the whole team
in elementary school. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to play for the Devil Rays, and then he did it.
Name one Lightning player that grew up in America.
There's several
in Florida.
None of them.
None.
It's
definitely
Florida.
not Tampa Bay. My point is, playing for a home team, it's a sad moment when the home guy, they DFA him and then ship him to Baltimore and then hire some dude from a trashy organization. I mean, you might as well just, here's what you do. You go, I'm going to leave it.
Thank you for not finishing whatever that was going to be.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode where we're mourning the loss of Brian Phillips and somehow PTSD.
You said Brian Phillips. You don't even care about him. L's in the chat.
I'm just going to drink this.
Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you guys next time.
Look on the boat parade.
That was perfect. Everything.
You know you could look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me tone it down.